Hey everybody. So I thought I'd put another video up today because one, I had a little conference call with my surgeon and we went over some things. I had a lot of questions. Kind of came out of nowhere. And two, I actually wanted to talk about some DMs I've been getting about why is it such a big deal that I don't want to do stage 3. Really haven't figured out why that's such a big deal, or I guess my choices of why I don't want to. Yeah, so I mean, just to just to touch on that. I mean, I've actually people say, it's not. There's no point in getting one if I can't have sex. Hey, to each his own. But to tell somebody it's not real unless I have sex. That's the most jackass thing I've ever heard anyone say. Much less even think. Talked to a lot of guys. Stage 3 is just not in the books for them. They don't want it. It's not a big deal. And to each his own. I mean, damn. Seriously, I actually it was my fault to actually get in a conversation with the dumbass. I felt like I had to defend myself. And at one point it was just like, we're just going round and round, and I just find him being an idiot. But, hey, like I've said before, I don't judge what anybody else wants. If people want to go all the way, knock yourself out. That's great. If that makes you happy, awesome. To me, I don't want it, nor do I need it. It's like, for me, I see it as I just bought a new car and I'm adding on options that I'm never going to use. So there you go. There you go. Think of it that way. But why people feel the need to belittle or take something that I find to be very important to me, literally something that I have to have, and just tear it down for literally no reason. I haven't figured it out yet. Anyway, that's just a little rant. It pissed me off. I didn't understand it, and I thought, God, am I the only one having to deal with this? I'm sure I'm not, but people love to put their comments out there and act like I care about some of them. Anyway, so I talked to my doctor, and in my head I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna have stage 1, we're gonna have stage 2. But technically, I'm actually just going straight into stage 2 since I've already had meta, and I've had 3 stages of those. We're actually gonna be able to go straight into stage 2, which is pretty exciting. It's as he put it, the less time I have to keep going into the operating room, the better. I don't want to keep going. I just found out that 2 weeks ago that my right hand, I have pretty nasty carpal tunnel, and that actually shoots all the way to my elbow, which they called it something else for the life of me, and man, I can't remember it. So that's going to be surgery. Yeah, it's not a big deal, but at the same time, I'm not a real big fan of, going under, period. It's just not safe every time you do it. And as many surgeries as I had in the beginning of this journey, it's adding up, and with my age, and also, we had a nice, long, big discussion about my heart problems. So that it's a little scary. When they talk about the complications, I knew there were complications. This was going to be different, and I already had an appointment with my cardiologist, and he expressed concern, as anybody would. Definitely have to get off the blood thinners. I think we're going on like 7 days beforehand. It's at the same time my cardiologist was not too keen on that, for the fact that he can pretty much almost guarantee I'll have 1 to 2 more stents put in. So that's it's a scary thing. This technically is putting my life in jeopardy to a point. And Crane and them agreed. Hey, this is the least amount of surgeries we have to do on you, the better, to get the end result that you need. So he sees it, he's like, it's kind of like a special case. And with this, I'm constantly getting checked up. I'm constantly having blood work done to check how I'm doing. That's kind of took me back a little bit, in my head. Scary. The last thing you want to do is go in just so you can, pee standing up, feel complete, and then not wake up or have more complications or have a heart attack. The first one scared the crap out of me. I'm only 45 years old, and I don't want to have another one. And that's, I got a conversation with somebody and they're like, what's vanity? And this has nothing to do with looks. Dude, I don't care what the hell it looks like, honestly. I just want to work. To go this long now and still have issues, and you just want to get to the end result, and then at the same time you have a doctor telling you, this is a dangerous thing. You could have issues, you could have problems. The biggest thing is, the bleeding. I never knew what a bitch it is when you're on blood thinners, that if you have a tiny cut, it doesn't stop. I literally got cut at work, and thank God I was like near the ER because I was working, and they went in there and they're like, good God, I'd literally just gone through gauze, all because I was on blood thinners. And that's scary. So you think about somebody slicing you open and playing around, moving things around, and yeah, it's enough to make you think. And then it's brought up a lot of things that I'm dealing with, and ever since my mom died, I haven't really spoken a lot to my dad. I had a touch of a falling out after my mom passed. It was weird that we spent 2+ years together every day for hours on end, and now we don't really speak. And when you think about, I could have surgery and something can happen, and they tell you gotta make sure you let your family know. And I haven't even talked to my father about this. It was, hard enough to know that he's known about some other surgeries which he did not take very well. And I don't even know how I would even go about talking to him. And then he's very inquisitive, and he would ask a lot of questions, and I won't have to answer them. And I don't want to lie, but I definitely don't want to discuss it. But then it comes down to telling him, that I would have surgery, and yeah. So it's been an interesting couple of days. Kind of taking it all in. I did hear from the insurance, and they're submitting it on June 3rd. So then there's that anxiety and stress about all that crap. Hoping that everything goes the way it should. And, if I'd have known the beginning of all this, the money I'd spent, dealing with surgeries, I could have bought a car. I wouldn't change anything, but it is scary to think about. So there's that little bit of extra that I'm kind of thinking about and dealing with, and just want that to go well. So I can be done. Yeah, so I guess that's where we're at now. We're gonna check in, I think, June 15th. That'll be a month until surgery date. And I've still got to figure out when I'm going to have surgery on my hand because it's affecting work. Definitely been in physical therapy, and which is a pain in the ass, but still it's needed. And so just thought I'd give you a little extra little hint of what's going to be going on, and now the added issues that they're worried about, both surgeon, my cardiologist, and my surgeon. Like they said, they deal with this, but at the same time, it's my blood pressure has been high lately. I'm sure it's a stress, but still, when it's checked all the time and they're telling you it's really high, and I think now I panic a little bit because I'm always thinking the worst, which I shouldn't, but I do. Anyway, so I should know more here next couple weeks. But hey, if just a word to the wise, you may not agree with what people do, but man, the last thing you want to do is bring them down because you would like to make a point or your opinion. That's I think everybody has a right to their opinion, and they should. But at the same time, I don't need to be preached at or told I'm wasting my time, or it doesn't make me a real man. I mean, seriously, guys, come on. We should know better than that. That's not how we treat other people, and that's not how you want to be treated. And you'd want someone to support you, not tear you down for literally no reason. And I don't even know you. But anyway, again, feel free to ask questions. Answer the best I can. And yeah, so just an update, and I'll give you guys another update here, maybe the next week or so. If something changes, and wish me luck, because we definitely want insurance to go through. And yeah, all right, take care, guys.